right now. Check it out.
Okay. I don't know. I'm nervous.
I am too.
Hey guys, we're at Snyder AC Plumbing and Electrical. We're on their campus in the South Side, and I'm joined by Sales and Service Manager Mayor Kilday. Hey man, thank you so much for having us here. Hey, it's my pleasure. So what are some signs that you need to replace your panel?
Typically age, about 30 years, 40 years is about a mark that you want to replace that panel, especially in older homes. You already know going into one is probably going to come up on your insurance is usually going to flag you anyway, but from as a homeowner standpoint, you can tell when they're older, there's going to be time to replace them. They're going to start failing.
Okay, so it seems like it might be a timely process, right, to pull an electrical panel out and put a new one in. So how long does that typically take?
Really good skilled electricians, about 4 hours.
Okay.
Got some guys that 6 hours range. I usually tell a homeowner to give us about a day, somewhere about a day, 6 hours, 7 hours, just in case they run into anything. Sometimes there's stuff inside the wall that they got to go around.
Right, but it's typically, they're not going to start on Tuesday and then finish on Thursday, right?
We'll have the power back up and run that same.
That's very cool. So what is the difference between a panel replacement and a full service upgrade?
Full service upgrade would be panel, the main wire coming into the panel, going outside of the house.
Wow.
The meter can, and then the outside, the main breaker be outside.
Whoa, so that's a lot of work.
That's a pretty full day's worth of work.
So can my panel be replaced in the same location, or can I move it around somewhere else in the house?
You can move it, but it's usually a costly expense to move it around.
Really, so you kind of want to keep it in that same spot?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, great. And so could a homeowner replace their own panel? It doesn't seem like a good idea.
I wouldn't recommend it, no.
No, why is that?
It's a tough job,
It seems,
say the least.
It seems dangerous.
Typically, when I'm doing one and a homeowner comes home and they see all the wires hanging out, they just, the boss, they can't believe that we're taking all that out and we're putting it all back together again.
So my wife and I had to rewire our house completely because we own this old historic home in Avondale. And so when those guys came in to do that, I mean, it was fantastic. You guys talk to us about how you rewire a house, because they were pulling stuff from the attic. It was really interesting.
So something like this, you cut your box out here, you would cut a box out of the ceiling, and you would run the wire up, and then you run it into the ceiling. You got somebody up there, you got glow rods, all kinds of stuff you pull the wires with. It's pretty extensive too.
That's cool, man. You guys are really rad. So you're gonna show me how to do some of this stuff though, right?
We're gonna do a panel install.
All right, you ready to get to work?
Sure.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so what you wanna do first, you're gonna measure this panel.
Okay.
Top to bottom. We've already measured this from right to left, so we know it's the same exact width we need for this.
Okay.
So you're gonna measure this out.
All right, so we're
you're
at
gonna
2 feet.
And you're gonna add 1/2 inch on the top, 1/2 inch on the bottom, so you can make it an extra 1 inch taller. The reason you're gonna do that is so that you'll have a 1/2 inch to play with, because you got wires that are coming from the top and bottom of most panels, so you need a little wiggle room to get it back in there.
Gotcha.
And then your panel cover will cover all that. So,
Right. Yeah, you won't see any of that.
yep, so here's your mark right here you can start from. Your
Okay.
24 plus your 1 will be 25.
Yep. So
You're gonna go straight up from here.
we measure our stuff. Boom, it's 2 feet. We add the one, so it's 25 inches, all right?
5 inches from right here. You got a pencil.
We're gonna go up, right?
Get your,
Boom. Excellent. And then we are 25 inches. Beautiful. Boom.
So now you're gonna take your razor knife or heel saw.
Whoa.
Yep. So you're gonna start here, and you're gonna go here and go all the way across from one stud to the next. And you follow this stud all the way up to that line.
Oh, weird. Of course.
At the same time, you gotta
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. That's
sir.
cool. Guys, that is the coolest thing. If you have any electrical work that you need done, you know you need to go to Snyder. Don't do this yourself at home. It is incredibly dangerous, and you will probably electrocute yourself. Stick to the professionals, and you can get it done right the first time, every time. See you later, guys.